In the dust and flames of the battlefield, when the gunshots have silenced and hope is almost fading, there is one sound that any infantry soldier craves to hear: the distinctive roar of a 30mm cannon tearing through the air. A sustained BRRRT, not a single gunshot, but a wall of lead, a definite promise of deliverance. That is the voice of the A-10 Thunderbolt II, or, with the affectionate nickname soldiers gave it, the Warthog. It is not pretty, it is rugged, bulky, with straight wings and high-mounted engines that look like a misplaced toy assembly. But the A-10 was not born to showcase beauty at air shows. It was created to do one thing only: survive and destroy. It is America's ultimate tank killer, a guardian angel flying above the soldiers fighting on the ground. Modern fighter jets fly fast, high, and stealthily, but the A-10? It flies low, slowly enough for the pilot to see the enemy's eye sockets, slow enough to loiter over the battlefield, growling like a patient predator. It is the embodiment of close air support, a design philosophy around which the entire aircraft was built. If the Warthog is a legend, the heart of that legend is the GAU-8A Avenger cannon. People often say, other planes have guns, but this gun has a plane. This is not an exaggeration. The A-10 was literally designed around this massive 7-barrel, 30mm Gatling cannon. Imagine this: the GAU-8A weighs about 4,047 pounds, or 1,835 kilograms when fully loaded, accounting for nearly 20% of the A-10's total empty weight. It is longer than a Volkswagen Beetle. When firing, it spits out rounds the size of energy drink cans at a terrifying rate of up to 3,900 rounds per minute on the A-10C version. The recoil force generated is 19,000 pounds, greater than the combined 18,000 pounds of thrust produced by the two TF-34 engines at full power. The pilot immediately feels the aircraft decelerate when pulling the trigger. To keep the aircraft balanced during firing and as the ammunition is spent, engineers place the firing axis of the 7th barrel, the bottom one, exactly on the aircraft's center line. And another ingenious design detail: spent casings are recycled back into the ammunition drum instead of being tossed overboard. This not only helps maintain the aircraft's center of gravity, as the weight of the empty casings is retained as ballast, but also prevents metal debris from being sucked into the engines. And the type of ammunition it uses? Depleted uranium, DU, armor-piercing rounds. On impact, DU self-sharpens, allowing it to penetrate deeper into the armor of a T-72 main battle tank. After penetration, these uranium fragments self-ignite upon contact with the air inside the vehicle compartment, creating a terrifying firestorm. Combat tests have proven the GAU-8 can neutralize 6 out of 10 T-62 main battle tanks in a single engagement. It is the nightmare of all armored vehicles. If the GAU-8 is the Warthog's fangs, its survivability is its armor. The A-10 was designed to fly in dense anti-aircraft environments, facing fire from 23mm to 57mm cannons. The philosophy is, an aircraft is only truly useful if it can return after being hit. The most notable feature is the Titanium Bathtub. The pilot sits inside the cockpit, protected by a layer of titanium armor ranging from 0.5 to 1.5 inches thick, weighing a total of 1,200 pounds, or about 544 kilograms. This armor is designed to withstand direct hits from 23mm cannon fire. Any armored surface facing the pilot is additionally lined with multi-layered nylon shields to protect against secondary shrapnel. This bathtub accounts for 5% of the aircraft's empty weight and has saved countless pilots' lives.
Externally, the A-10 is also a masterpiece of damage-tolerance engineering. Redundant engine system. 2 General Electric TF-34 turbofan engines are housed in separate, widely spaced nacelles and mounted high above the wings. This design minimizes the chance that a single hit could disable both engines at once. The high position also reduces the heat signature against shoulder-fired heat-seeking missiles, manpads, and reduces jet blast on the ground. Redundant flight control system. The A-10 has 3 independent flight control systems, 2 main hydraulic systems, and 1 mechanical cable backup control system. If both hydraulic systems are lost, the pilot can still fly the aircraft home using manual mode. This capability has been demonstrated numerous times in combat. Wing and tail structure. The wings are straight, large, and feature a triple spar design. This structure allows the aircraft to fly slowly, loiter for long periods, and withstand significant damage. The outer wing sections are slightly angled up, dihedral, for stability, and the wingtips droop down, polar wingtips, to reduce drag. The twin-tail elevators and rudders are designed to be interchangeable between the left and right sides, and the A-10 can still fly even if one of the vertical stabilizers is lost. Self-sealing fuel system. 4 main fuel tanks are placed near the center of gravity and are separate from the fuselage. Fuel lines are designed to self-seal if damaged, and check valves prevent fuel from flowing into compromised tanks. In the worst-case scenario, 2 emergency sump tanks still hold enough fuel for about 230 miles of emergency flight. Its ability to land on damaged runways, taxiways, or even highways, thanks to its sturdy landing gear and low-pressure tires, is also part of its survival philosophy. The A-10 is optimized for low-speed flight, around 300 knots, about 555 kilometers per hour when cruising. This slow speed is not a drawback, it is a feature. It allows the pilot time to search for, identify, and engage small moving ground targets, something faster fighter jets like the F-15 or F-16 struggle to do. Its loiter capability is legendary. The A-10 can circle over a target area at an altitude of about 5,000 feet for nearly 2 hours, ready to swoop down whenever ground troops need it. The A-10C's equipment has been modernized with the Precision Engagement upgrade, including a glass cockpit with 2 5.5-inch color multifunction displays and modern GPS and inertial navigation systems. Especially the replacement of old laser pods with advanced targeting pods like the AN/AAQ-28 Lightning, which combines laser designation, range finding, and multi-sensor capabilities, significantly increasing accuracy when dropping laser and GPS-guided bombs. One of the most famous stories about the A-10 is Lieutenant Colonel Raymond T. Strasburger's battle on April 6, 2003 near Baghdad. Leading a flight of A-10s during a sandstorm that reduced visibility to a bare minimum, 1.5 miles, Strasburger disregarded intense anti-aircraft fire, flying at an altitude below 1,000 feet. With recklessness and superb piloting skills, withstanding up to 7.3 G during engagement, he repeatedly attacked from the same heading to protect friendly forces. The result? The destruction of 3 T-72 tanks and 6 armored personnel carriers. After the battle, an infantry officer said, "The F-15s and the F-16s were good, but the A-10s were absolutely fantastic. As long as that A-10 is flying above you and turning and moving, you can do anything you want to do." Cheers of joy always erupted over the radio when the air liaison officer announced, "I've got A-10s." The A-10 Thunderbolt II is a testament to a design philosophy that is rare today. A specialized combat aircraft built to prioritize survival, firepower, and mission capability on the battlefield, not speed or stealth technology. Born from the harsh lessons of the Vietnam War and the Soviet tank threat during the Cold War, the Warthog has proven its worth in every major conflict since the Gulf War. However, all good things must come to an end. In the modern combat environment, where potential adversaries possess increasingly sophisticated air defense technology and speed becomes the decisive factor, the A-10's slow speed makes it more vulnerable. Although pilots and soldiers fiercely defend it, the Pentagon has decided to gradually retire the A-10 in favor of more multi-role platforms like the F-15EX Eagle II. But until the last Warthog lands, it will remain an irreplaceable icon. It is living proof of the bravery of its pilots and the ultimate comfort for the troops on the ground. Whatever the future holds, the BRRRT of the GAU-8 will forever be etched in military history as the sound of salvation, of justice delivered by ballistics. It is more than just an aircraft. It is a steel legend, a loyal companion. It is the Warthog.